Are you ready to learn how to create buildings for astronauts? To get started, press the green play button. Select the level you'd like to play. You stuck with it. Floor beams like this give the astronaut a safe place to stand. Connect to them with other beams to hold them in place. For an astronaut to be safe, it needs to be standing upright on a floor. Can you complete the rest of the building to keep the astronauts safe and dry?
It's great that you asked for a hint to help you solve the level. Sometimes we need a hint when we are stuck.
Great job! You made a fantastic building! Do you think you can create a building that bridges this gap? Make sure to place a floor under the astronauts to give it a place to stand.
Something about this problem by trying something new.
Oops! The astronaut got bumped! How could... Great job! You made a fantastic building! Three astronauts in one building? It's an astronaut hotel! Remember, as your buildings get bigger, you'll need to support them with additional beams. Pay attention to the glowing connections to know which parts of the building need support. Nice work! You kept the action figure safe and sound. Someone put this rain barrel in a funny place. Do you think you can create a building that will fill it up anyway? This one looks bigger than the other barrels. We'll need to collect as many raindrops as we can to fill it up.
Something about this problem by trying something new.
It looks like
you worked hard by trying to solve this level many different ways. You learned something about this problem by trying something new.
You filled the rain barrel! Nice work!
You worked hard by trying to solve this level many different ways.
You moon building! Nice building! I think you're ready to go to the... There aren't any phones on the moon, so real astronauts need another way to communicate. A satellite dish is one way to talk to people far away. Let's add a satellite dish to our building. To add a satellite dish, drag it from the toolbox and connect it to the end of a beam. The satellite dish needs to be located in this area to work. Let's get building. Great job! The satellite dish is right where we need it. Uh-oh! Our sensors say that a moonquake is about to occur. Moonquakes are sort of like earthquakes, except they're on the moon. To help you out, I went ahead and placed some bouncy beams to start your building. Bouncy beams will squish and stretch and absorb some of the shaking. Build on top of them, and the shaking won't pull your beams apart. Nice work! Your building worked great! Moonquakes affect people in action figures too. Can you create a building that will keep the action figures upright during the moonquake? Remember to use bouncy beams to absorb the shaking of the moonquake. Whoopsie! The astronaut fell over!
You learned something about this problem by trying something new.
You protected the astronaut! Great job! The ship's computer says meteorites are incoming! Meteorites are rocks that fall from space. Let's create a roof over the action figure to protect it from the meteorites. Use bouncy beams to absorb some of the weight of the meteorites when they hit. Oops! The astronaut...
You learned something about this problem by trying something new.
Oops! The astronaut got bumped! How can we...
You learned something about this problem by trying something new.
astronaut with your smart building skills. Another moonquake is about to occur. Can you set up a satellite dish that will survive the quake? Great job! The satellite dish is right where we need it. Meteorites are incoming! Place the satellite dish and protect it from the incoming meteorites.
Something about this problem by trying something new.
Great job! The satellite dish is right where we need it. Your goal this time is to create a building that will keep the astronaut safe through the moonquake. When you're happy with your building, press the play button to try it out. Astronaut got bumped! How can we change things to protect the astronaut better? Tap the reset. Whoops! The astronaut fell over. Let's check.
You worked hard by trying to solve this level many different ways.
Whoopsie! The astronaut fell over.
You learn something about this problem by trying something new.
If your building keeps breaking, watch for a glow where your beams connect. Let's try and look at this differently. What can we add or change to make our building work? Maybe we can build it this way. What if we built it like this? Next, that's all the help I can give you. Try removing your pieces and following the blueprint. Or come up with your own design. Nice work! You kept the action figure safe and sound. You were bad. Mars building. You were bad. Moonquake safety. Great work! But there are still more buildings to create. Next up, Mars. On Mars, there are On Mars, we can use solar panels to collect energy. There's one problem. Mars has large dust storms that blow across the ground and will blow our solar panels away. We need to create a building with solar panels that can survive the dust storm. Place your solar panels here to collect power. Then, use roof beams to block the wind and protect the panels. The wind will pass through any other beams. Let's get building! Excellent! The solar panel will be collecting energy in no time. The dust storms will affect astronauts that visit Mars too. Can you create a building that will protect the astronauts from the storm? Whoops! The astronaut fell over. Let's change our building to keep the astronaut.
You learned something about this problem by trying something new. something about this problem by trying something new.
Nice work! You kept the action figure safe and sound. Uh-oh! Meteorites incoming! Protect the action figures! Whoopsie!
You learned something about this problem by trying something new. You learned something about this problem by trying something new.
Oops! The astronaut...
You worked hard by trying to solve this level many different ways.
Oops! The astronaut got bumped!
You learned something about this problem by trying...
What? That's all the help I can give you. Try removing your pieces and following the blueprint. Or come up with your own design. Great engineering! You protected the astronaut with your smart building skills. A dust storm is incoming, and we're out of roof beams. Can you use bouncy beams to absorb the push of the wind and keep the solar panels in place? Give it a try. That's all the ideas I have. Try following the blueprints or come up with your own ideas. Excellent! The solar panel will be collecting energy in no time. You were dust storm safety. This is the last challenge. Can you protect the action figures from the incoming meteorites? To get started, tap and drag beams from the toolbox into the... Whoops! The astronaut fell over.
You learned something about this problem by trying some...
Let's try... That's all the ideas I have. Try following the blueprints or come up with your own ideas. Great engineering! You protected the astronaut with your smart building skills. Building safety. Excelsior! You proved yourself to be a super builder. Now, can you collect all the building badges? You can always revisit levels to discover new ways to build.